guys, what's going on? In this video I'm going to be talking about the Orthos Prime. Now a lot of people wanted to know what my Orthos Prime build actually is, because when I put it out on display it be killing a lot of enemies, and at the same time I have a good amount of reach, so you can guess what that means. But instead of me talking about it, let's get right to the build. No BSing around. Now as you can see with the build that I have right here, it's only a one Forma build. Now obviously you're gonna need to have your Bleeding Willow in there because it's obviously a pole arm and whatnot. I've seen people use Shimmering Blight on it, but I don't like to do the combos with that, so I just like using the Bleeding Willow, so I have that on. And obviously you have to go into with the mods, pressure point for the damage, fury, so I can get the attack speed going. Now I have prime reach on obviously rank 9. If I want to max it out, I'll probably have to put in another Forma, so it'll be 2 Formas. But just for this build, and I'm comfortable with this, I'll just keep it at rank 9. You know, got my buzzkill in there, you know, for that slash. And at the same time I have Vicious Frost, Volcanic Edge, so I can have that blast effect. I have Rugen's Scourge, and I have Voltaic Strike, so that I could have my corrosive in there. Now since I like to deal with the infested at times, or obviously I go in the void, having the corrosive and blast, not only with the blast being able to knock them down, but it opens them up to finishers while they're down. Corrosive to remove their armor and to deal damage over time. And there's pretty much else nothing more to say right there. You already know what that means. So as you can see, I got that status at 51%. I didn't really build for crit. Some people build for crit on this weapon and whatnot, but I like to go status on this because as the late game tends to creep up, you want to do more status. Now as far as we're having buzzkill, you know, I know a lot of people don't have buzzkill and whatnot because they either didn't participate in the event that was like months ago. But what you can do is, if you have a jagged edge, you could fit that in there if you don't have a buzzkill. But since I have a buzzkill, you know, I just put that on so I could get that extra slash at 220.2. Now like I said, if you're trying to build for status with this, I mean, I don't think it's pretty much all that viable. But if you want to go status with this, I mean, let me see, where's my true steel? See, you only got 16%. It's not all that good. So I'd rather just, you know, just stick with, you know, if you want to have range, you could go ahead like how I have it, or you could just have buzzkill and whatnot. And like I said, if you don't have buzzkill, you could just switch it out. Just go jagged edge. Jagged edge is still a good slash mod, you know, at 90%. But obviously, when you have an extra slash to go in there, which is buzzkill, you could do a hell of a lot more damage. And at the same time, against the infested, they hate slash. And having blast and corrosive is pretty good. And at the same time, if you want to go corrosive and heat, you could pretty much do that and whatnot. You could just have your molted impact in there. You could throw that in there if you want to, but I want to go pure status with it, so I just push that up there. So that's pretty much how I have my Orthos Prime. You know, blast and corrosive at even at 171.6. My slash is 220.2, so I'll be slashing more before the whole corrosive and blast start to kick in. But with the status, you know, it's pretty much more than half by 1%. So that's pretty much my build for the Orthos Prime.